Hope everyone is having a good day. We are going to get started here. Now, I know I haven't streamed in a little while, so please bear with me a little bit because I might be a little rusty. As you guys can see, we are going to be playing House Flipper today. The goal is to try and get all of the properties I can, either selling or renting them out. Trying to figure it out, but we're going to get started here and see how it goes. Now, I am starting completely from scratch with this one, so we are going to just jump in here and get started. Alright, so we have to clean up all this trash. I don't know why you would pile trash right by the door. I also want to clean up these weeds. Gotta start fresh from the outside. Can't do anything with you yet. We're just gonna go around this way and just get all the weeds out of here. Get all the stuff we can out. Gonna clean the yard a bit. Wish I could mow it because this is pretty tall for a yard. It doesn't really look the best. But we're gonna slowly get it all fixed up and get what we need done. So let's just get to it. Looks like most of the weeds are like kind of in the corners, which makes it easier to see where they're at. I also love the idea of these hedges as the... Oh! Alright, well, let's, let's get the tablet out. I do not know how to get the tablet out. So, let's see. Oh, it's tab. No. Huh. Controls. Tablet. Yeah, it is a tab button. Cannot do it now. Okay, so it's not gonna let me open the tablet yet. That doesn't make any sense, but okay. We're just gonna go with it. I guess probably gotta go through the tutorial before they'll allow me to do it. But that's a little annoying. Let's go get all these guys. Nice thing is you can kind of just stand in one place and just get as many as you can reach. Got a lot of them on this side. Get all these little guys. It's right there. I'll pull it out of save so we don't have to worry about saving and stuff like that. But we're gonna remove these weeds that we can. Because I don't want them there. Or it might be it wants us to go inside and do stuff first. But I was like, nope, we're gonna clean up all these guys because they don't look very sightly. But that's okay. We're just gonna get it done and do it. That way, it'll be all good. All nice, clean, fresh. Even though, yard means mowed, but that's okay. We'll get that done shortly, as soon as it's available. But, I mean, hey, this is kind of nice and relaxing to do, though. Clean up these little guys. I'll probably replace those for something else later. Do not shake the camera like that, 'cause that probably make someone a little dizzy doing that. I don't want to make y'all dizzy or anything like that. I definitely don't want to make myself dizzy doing it. But we're just gonna keep on going here. Can I open the tablet now? No. Still no? Yeah. It won't let us. I can't do it yet. Okay, let's go inside. Oh, we definitely need to clean up in here. Because that stuff looks little messy. We'll leave that there. Oh, alright. You can rent out properties. You can generate additional income by renting out your purchased properties to others. Don't worry, you can still visit the rented property, although your options for interior modifications will be limited. Remember that selling a property before the rental agreement expires will incur additional costs. Okay. But that works. So let's go see what we have here. Ex-boyfriend's topic. Ex-boyfriend stole the radiator from my house. Hello. I'd like to hire your company to put my house in order. I know from photos posted on Face Spam that my ex-boyfriend broke into my house, made a huge mess, and stole the radiator. Is it possible that some other things are missing? It is possible that some other things are missing too. Please clean up in the house and replace the missing appliances. I would ask you not to inform the police about the whole matter. I will settle it myself with my ex-boyfriend after returning from a business trip. Regards, Sarah Lewis. Alright, let's go do this one. Because, oh, from those photos, this poor lady needs help. So we're gonna go clean up her house and make it all back to order. That way, when she gets back, that she can... Alright, so we have a broom now. I really want to go around the outside and do that, but I'm not going to. Oh, honey. This man seriously did a number. Set that back up. We're gonna put that there. We're gonna put that there. So we're gonna turn on the light. Oh, we have a little light in here. I'm gonna clean up all the trash first. Why am I standing on top of the chair? That is not okay. Rotate it that way. Put that guy back up there. Clean up there. Looks like he shifted the thing. That's not okay. You don't need to do that kind of stuff to somebody else's house. Doesn't matter who you are. So let's put this stuff back the way it should be. We're gonna put this chair here on the end because I don't want it to block off her oven or any of that. So we're gonna clean up all this. Let me grab the broom out. We're gonna start sweeping up here. I want to put the tea kettle back on the stove for her and everything. This person seriously made a mess. Like, my lordy. Alright, put the tea kettle back. See, I would put a tea kettle on the stove, but clearly it doesn't want it on the stove, so we're gonna sit it right there. That's alright. We're just gonna make sure everything's nice and tidy for this lady. And we're just gonna get going here. So... Oh, you made a mess of the lady's couch. Sir. Someone needed... I know someone probably raised him a lot better than this. I'm gonna open these a bit, get some airflow in here while we're here. Turn these up. Alright, looks like now I can get into the tablet. So let's go over to perks. Cleaning. When I upgrade the mop. Gardening, we can do stuff too. We're gonna upgrade the equipped first. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go down each row one by one and do it first. That way, but test. We have a mouse radiator. Let's go ahead and get this for the young lady. Now, don't want it to be too close there because it's too close to that couch, then it may catch fire. We don't want that. That would be a very bad thing to do. There we go. Got her a nice radiator in here. Gotta finish cleaning up the dirt. There's still dirt. we go. We got a better mop here. Well, apparently it's broom, but. Alright, living room with kitchenette is done. So, we're gonna go into her bedroom. Now, before I'm done with all this. Oh, I do need to go shut these windows back. I almost forgot to shut her windows. We ain't gonna leave them open. We leave them open, who knows what kind of riffraff we'll get in. We don't want that. Don't know why I just call people riffraff, but I guess that's what we're doing now. Alright. Switch off, close you. That goes outside. Oh my lordy, darling. Alright, where's the light? There's the light. There we go. Let's get this going so we can see in here. Get all this cleaned up for her. That's the light I'm seeing. Alright, well. That's a good way for me to be over here, acting a fool. Let's pick this up. Give her a nice little place to sit her stuff while she's taking a bath. I feel like this lady's gonna need a very nice hot warm bath when she gets home. Or actually, I'm standing on top of the toilet. Let's not stand on top of people's things. That's very rude. Put that over there in the corner for her. But everything clean, everything good? Alright. This job is finished, so let's go ahead and complete it. Look, before and afters. I will say it looks very nice. It looks very nice indeed. And hey, that works. You know, we just gonna get her. We got her all squared away. Eventually, we're gonna get ourselves all squared away because our place looks a mess. I need to go through and make sure I mopped everywhere because I don't think I've even bothered sweeping up one bit. And I need to go and fix that. Yep, I got cobwebs everywhere. We don't need that. What am I doing? Over here living like I ain't got no sense or pride in my own place. We don't need this. Come on now. Why am I going all southern? Swear. Sometimes I don't know. Oh, how did all that happen? I will say this light is way too big for this space. This space is so tiny that it's not needed. Like, at all. It's just way too big. Alright, get all that clean. Alright, let's open this up. And clean on in here. Because, golly, this bathroom sure needs retiled or something. It needs redone for sure. Come on. I see that spot there. Why are you not letting me clean it? Come on now. Nope, it's just like, we're just gonna make sure all this is a mess for you. No, I do so much. Huh? No care in the world. Alright, let's go tablet, because we need... I don't even know what that is. It's gotta be like some sort of bathroom, like, ladder rung kind of thing. Ah. Oh, that's nifty. Like, you can hang your towels on it just to get them warm. Probably ain't just for the towels, but that's okay. We're still gonna do it anyways. Because I don't know about all y'all, but I sure love having a nice warm towel after a shower. It's something about having a warm towel afterward. What the world? Alright, y'all. Give me a second. Because I gotta try to fix something here. Because I don't know what's going on. Gotta figure this thing out. Alright, back on up. I don't like having this broken mirror in here, but it's not gonna give me no option to replace it yet, so. I wish I could, because I'm a ghost. Oh no! You can't see anything! Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that looks so weird. The fact that I'm standing right in front of it and just nothing. There's nothing going on. Alright, let's make sure it's clean all back here. But alright. So, but let's see. I need the tablet out. Ooh, we got a new thing. We're gonna go with fitter, because this is what we can do now. We'll get those as we go on. But let's go to the store. I need one of you. Are you not going? Now, sir. It's not letting me. So we're gonna have to move the bed. We're just gonna rotate this thingy. And hopefully by doing this, it'll allow me. I don't know if it's gonna let me put it all the way against the wall. Nope, it's not. Alright. That's probably alright. We're gonna put this over here. That way we can fit this guy here. There we go. That works now. Let's just get this thing all fitting on here. And all taken care of. Right now we're in a little studio kind of place. Got ourselves a little kitchenette. Needs fixed up, so we'll fix it up eventually. But we ain't gonna worry about that just now. But we got ourselves a little studio that we're working with. You know, eventually we're gonna replace the doors and all that. So, yeah, this light is definitely way too big for this space. This takes up so much headroom. Like, why put that big of a light in here? It makes no sense. But, anywho, we're gonna get back to it and get over here. Oh, we got 3 new emails. Let's try this one. A bit of gravel and a couple of bushes. Hello, I work at home in my dentist's office. I can deal with all kinds of teeth cavities, but not with the holes and weeds in my garden. Please lay some gravel on the front part of my yard to get rid of these. Also, can you plant something on there to make it look better? Yes, we can. Let's get that started and see how that's going. We're getting ready. Let's get it going, kind of thing. You unlock a new tool. By using the garden hose, you'll be able to water plants, fill containers with water, and wash off dirt on the house, on the outside of the house. Let's take a look here. So, but we gotta get started. So let's remove some of these weeds. Get this going. Oh, there's a lot of weeds growing up in one freaking area together. They're just like sprouting together. Like, just a whole little family reunion. Alright, let's see. All object is not it. Okay, it says there's still another weed. Let's find it. You know what? I could probably do. Oh, there it is. There she goes. Alright, let's go to the tablet. We need this. We're gonna do squares. Squares is probably a little easier to work with. I'm gonna try to get this way. Because I can see where it's like it wants it. Let's get that on here. Let's see what we can do. Use the corner. There's the corner. I'll line this guy up. Alright. Let's get this going. I don't know. My OCD is like, this has to be like perfectly square right now. Which is square, so I'll give it that. But let's just keep it going and see. Come on. I want you perfectly centered with the rest. Going all the way to the edge here. No. Maybe. Nah, this needs to go all the way to the edge. We ain't doing that partially. I don't want no grass edging. The only place there's gonna be a grass edging is on the back. Cause we ain't playing this. Like, that's not perfectly square. What the heck? There it is. There she is. It sounds like you're pouring rocks out. But you kinda are. If you're not thinking about it. But we're gonna get this going here. And just keep it moving. And make the yard all pretty, especially because this here says is Mr. Dennis. Just wants space to have a very good place to. Nope, I do not want that. I want the tablet. There we go. Now, it wants. Which ones did he want? It just says place a plant. Cool. It doesn't have to be any sort of fence. I don't know why this kind of reminds me of a certain thing, and it's going in here because I just want it. I want it, and it's gonna happen. Because I don't know why, but it's just like it's gonna happen. We're gonna make all these junipers. Junipers? Junipers. I don't know how you say this, so we're gonna try to center it as best as we can. Alright, let's plant this guy. Alrighty, put that in. We're gonna cover you up. Why do these look like oven mitts? Like they ain't gloves, they're oven mitts. Alright, let's water you, make you look all nice and pretty. Alright. Number 2 is over here, so let's do that. So let's go over here. Now, I wonder if we can go cloth tablet. Let's get this on this kind of. I wonder if doing this, it'll show us where the weeds are. Ah, it does. Because I don't think this will cover up the weeds. It don't. That makes it a lot easier. So let's just tappy. Oh, that really is choppy if I do that. Let's not do that again. I definitely don't want to give myself a headache or anyone else motion sickness because that would not be very nice of me. So let's go this way and this way. Want all this grass gone and out of here, besides the weeds, which pull the weeds to make them not have any problems. But at least this way we can see the weeds without me having to search through all the little. I need a coniferous shrub. I think that's how you say it. I am not sure how you say that, so we just guess. All right. Now which one? Now hold up. Let me look. These guys are not very big, so I kind of want it to match these little guys. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. So let's go ahead. So these guys aren't extremely tall. So we're gonna over here. We're gonna look for something that's gonna kind of be a little different. Not really, but let's try this guy. I'm gonna try this guy. That works. He may not be the same, but he's still about the same height. He'll probably be the same height when he's planted. So let's go ahead. Bring out the oven mitts. I don't know why I'm gonna keep calling them things oven mitts. He's a little tinier, but he works. That works. Alright, this guy's done. Let's go over here. We're gonna go in order. We're gonna do number 3 next. Alright. Ooh, we got a different color here. Nice, very nice. But what we gotta worry about is right here. There we go. Because I don't wanna go over it too much. But I wanna make sure these are lined up right. Because if they're not, that's gonna bother the crap out of me. Oh, this one's not. Oh, no, it is. Okay. Gonna cover that line. There we go. I wonder if it would even read past a certain point. Oh no, I'm not gonna try it. Let me get this right. Can I even get back here? No, I can't. And that, looks a little like crap. Oh well. We're gonna leave it alone because we can only do our best. Maybe because of how it is, it won't show it, but I kind of doubt that. I think it's going to. We're gonna. Oh, I did not mean to do that. There we go. But now we gotta go back to the tablet and get the rest. Oh my lord. Come on. Come on, let me select these again. Thank you. Gotta put them underneath the tree. Go back and forth with them. There we go. We're gonna just try our best. Even though I'm just gonna hold it down and keep going with it. Hey, at least this works. So, can't knock it if it works. Even though it's kind of weird. I feel like some people just kind of take their rocks anyways and just kind of hold the bag and just dump them. This is kind of what I'm doing anyways, but that works. We're gonna go over a bit. Oh, it's probably a little too quick to be moving. Which is just keep it going. Rock, rock, rock. This person, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it looks better to have regular grass in place. There's probably more of a pain if your home is also your dentist office. Either it is a dentist office or it's a home that has a dentist office in it also. And if that's the case, then I could see why you want gravel instead of, or these are rock, not gravel. My bad. But I can see why you would want these instead of normal like grass or mulch, because then I feel like you would have to spend some more time maintaining it, which would probably be a pain. Alright, this is gonna be the only one over here besides that guy. So we're gonna try to, we're gonna see. We're gonna see what we can do. Because I don't want something like too obnoxiously tall. But how about this guy? That's it down. Go back to test. We're gonna go 5 or 3. Because I don't want it tall. We're gonna go with this guy. I'm gonna do this guy. Replace him right there. So this guy will get planted here. Bring out the oven mitts. Bring out the oven mitts. Ha ha do 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 do. Alright, let's water this guy. Get him all nice. Alright, he's not too tall compared to him. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Alright. Now time for this side. And this side we're gonna do basically the same thing we did with that guy. Let's go here. Alright, so we're doing basically the same kind of look here. I guess I really didn't too much go out of bounds for what it was supposed to be. It's like getting back here by these guys is kind of a little harder. Oh, well, I need to quit doing that though. I keep misclicking and it's just, it is not helping my case here. Now, I don't know how I feel about these two-tone rocks. I just went way outside that bounds. Whoopsie. That's my bad. That's not what was asked for. But hey, Accidents happen. It's alright. Sometimes a little bit extra. Get this guy going here. Okay. I like this music is kind of relaxing with what's in the background, so that's nice. Alright, now time to remove all these weeds. Now that we can see them all. Oh well. Mr. Grass, what are you doing? I don't want any of you. Think of me no sprouts of grass in here. That just looks incomplete. And we ain't doing that. And there's another one right there. We ain't no stuff. That is not how we roll here. There he is. Alright, we're gonna put the shrub in between here. Go tablet. We're gonna go store. Because there's that guy. I just need to find the same one I used. I think I used this one. Yeah, I used this guy. I'll put it right there. Wanna plant them? Time for the oven mitts. Cover it up. There we go. Now I needed water. There we go. Alright, this job is now completed, so... Oh, that definitely looks a lot nicer. Probably should have switched out the one that had the 3 balls for a different one to make it look a little bit more cohesive. That's alright. It can have a little bit different. Be a little different. Warning. A mole has dug its way into the lot. Use a shovel to remove all the molehills, but be careful. A malicious mole will create new ones if you don't find him. Good luck. Oh no! Oh, your home photos and images. You have noticed that by using the gallery tab on the tablet, you can choose any image from your hard disk and use it as a poster or picture to hang on the wall. You can also use a camera tab to take photos of the game and save your work on the disk. Okay, cool. I mean, I ain't got no photos that I think I need to be hung on the wall, but okay. Let's go find this boy. Why do I feel like he's on this? Nope, he's on the other side. Where'd he go? Oh, I don't have a shovel. Oh, there he goes. Ah, there he is. Dude, that dude is big. That's just not a little thing. That dude had some girth to him. Like, what in the world? How is that little man so freaking thick? Wonder how many molehills I actually have out here, because all of the grass being so tall, it probably hides them really well. So I gotta go up and down. Not in this area, so I think I got them all. Alright. That guys. We're gonna sell you. I'm gonna sell all these spools, because I feel like I fully need them all just right here sitting. Don't need you. Because I'm thinking we're gonna make that kind of like the bed. No, that may stay the office space. Yeah, that'll stay the office space. But Probably gonna put like an L desk or something. Probably gonna do something. That might be like a little bedroom area. But I'm gonna probably put that there. Put a desk over here. Desk with it facing back to where like the chair's back towards the wall. And then put a little dining table right here. And then fix this up. But really what needs fixed up is the paint and all that. But we'll get to that. We're gonna use this. What more? We got archives. Okay. So the archives we can see. Map of jobs. Ooh. I really can't wait to do the pet ones. So. Oh. So we can buy little houses. One owned, which is my little first office. Alright, let's do some more jobs. Clean up the garage. Hello. We need to clean up. We need to clean the garage. Please throw away all the boxes, trash, and old tires. Please don't forget to clean the window, too. It's better not to touch the tools, though. My husband doesn't like it when someone moves them and he can't find them afterwards. Regards, Carol Smith. Okay, so let's go do this one. It's not too big, not too bad, not too bad. It looks pretty small of a garage. More like a one car, so not a huge thing. Alright. Go over to the garage. Go ahead and open it. See what we're dealing with here. And also while I was doing that, we're gonna do higher payments because that seems like a better. Alright, now that one's all done, so but we got a lot more stuff to go. But that is alright. Okay. We got a light in here. Yes, we do. Excuse me. Alright, we're gonna start over here. Just on one shelf. Alright, we're not doing anything with that. Dispose of. Put that there. Oh boy. Said not to touch the tool, so I'm not going to. Alright, let's get all this. Whoa! Anything available? I'll pick up the bikes here in a minute, because they're gonna have to be picked up. Those are all new tires. Alright, let's pick you up. Put you there. Put this one. I'm gonna have one bike here. And this other one and stack nicely right there. That way they can still get their car in here and they can still get everything they need. But let's go get this. Oh, cool. You can sweep up the car marks too. Tire track. Hey, you can tell someone really uses this garage. Heavy. Well, that's good. Garages are meant to get dirty from time to time. Not from time to time. Freaking, they get dirty all the time, but It's also nice to have them cleaned and refreshed. That way, whoever's using them will have a clean spot to come back to. Alright. Oh, that's smart. Let's clean this window. Alright. Why does that sound like a razor? There we go. Alright, got everything all done, set up. Actually, probably should look at it from this way. Left the tools alone, there's new tires, bikes. I really want to clean up those bikes, but that's alright. Not what we're here for. But we are going to close everything up. Go ahead and complete this job. One wasn't too hard. But I definitely don't want to leave their garage open and everything for everybody just to see in, even though it's clean now. Still, you definitely don't want people just looking into your space. That would be very unhelpful. Alright, but we're gonna leave all this stuff still. I hate how this is just hanging off here. Can I not fix it? Nah. Oh well. Alrighty. What do we have left? I will pay you if I am fully satisfied or you get nothing. Winter is coming. The winters are hard and there are no radiators in my house. Mount them. Alright. That one should be a pretty easy job. So let's go get this one done. Ooh. This is immaculate. This is a nice little house. Alright. Now, let's go do what we're here for. Light on. So, in here, there is. Let me get this radiator for them. Especially because, yeah, this is the baby's room. Baby definitely needs a radiator. I want the baby to be cold. Nobody wants to be cold when they're sleeping. Everyone wants to be warm and comfortable, especially when it's winter. And nobody's allowed to freeze their little toe beans off. Alright, got that one there. Go ahead and shut that door. Let's go right over here. This one's got a radiator. Cool. Go into this room. Oop, if I can get in the door. Looks like a little office. This is a nice little setup. I love the blue. Let's turn the light on so you can see what we're doing. Alright, let's get this guy. Let's get him done. Go ahead and mount these up. Alright. Make sure we turn off the light before we go. Alright, bathroom. Well, I can tell. What does this need? Oh, you need a sink too. Okay. Well, let's sink put in. Alright. Oh! I'm gonna upgrade you. We're gonna get a better mop because I feel like a mop's more pertinent. The better mop you have, the better you can clean, no matter how fast you clean. Alright. Go ahead, mount this guy up. Whee! At least I make this easy. No, I've got VR version of this one, the normal and the one for pets. So eventually we're gonna be playing that one. Probably gonna be playing the pets ones more, but we'll see how that goes. I don't really know just yet. I haven't tried it out quite yet. But I know probably tomorrow at some point. I'm gonna be jumping. I'm gonna be jumping out of my seat because probably gonna try to play, or no, not try. I'm going to play mortuary assistant, and that we're gonna see how that goes because I played the demo, and the demo made me freaking scream like a little girl. But we're gonna see how playing the actual one is because I have not played mortuary assistant in quite a bit, just due to the fact of I haven't done it. Yeah. Well, we'll see how all that goes. Alright. We're back here. So we're gonna go back to here. Amarantha walls. I want my house to look a bit more arty. Can you please paint some of the walls in the living room, Amarantha? The remaining walls should look stunning in gray. Excuse me. Also, I forgot. Can you please replace a broken electrical socket? Alright, let's go do that. It's gonna be my first electrical socket. So, see how that goes. Should go perfectly fine. Alright, congratulations. You have unlocked a new tool. From now on, you will be able to paint walls with a paint roller. All you have to do is use the tablet to buy paint. Alright. Should be easy enough. Alright, let's go come in here. Alright. Broken electrical sockets in here. Turn this on. Where is it? Oh. Yes, yes indeed. That is very broken. That is rusty, it looks like. And that's not very safe at all. Especially when it looks like this is a kid's bedroom. Let's go ahead and get this replaced first before we worry about the paint. The electrical is definitely a lot more concerning than paint. Alrighty. There we go. Kitchen's done. Close their door. Okay. Oh, there's another electrical outlet in here that needs fixed. Where is she? Oh, it looks like she's back here behind. No. Alright, let's put you back. It's gotta be behind here. Yeah, it is, but I can't reach it. There it is. Let's get this one done. Oh, there was only one electrical outlet that was being replaced in this house. Hey, but that worked. More practice for me doing it. All that done. There we go. Let's get these all screwed in. Get this all back in order before we start painting, because the paint can wait, honestly, until. Why is that not going all the way? The outlet probably is the outlet. Alright, well, alright, let's go ahead and get the paint. I'm gonna get, actually, let's, I think only a medium should be needed for both of them. So we're gonna, which one? So I'm gonna do the kitchenette and this back wall and the amarantha, and I'll do this one and this wall in the gray. I think that'll look best. Oh, we should also probably turn the light in here. Why are all these lights so dang big for these rooms? It makes no sense to me. Alright, now let's get the paint. We're gonna start over here. Where am I stuck on? There we go. Now, the question is, should I paint the inside the opposite color or keep them the same? I might keep them the same. No. We're gonna see how they look. We're gonna test one and see how it looks. Nope, do not paint the. Don't paint the ceilings. That's not what was asked. Ceilings are not part of this. Alrighty. There we go. Here, can I just switch it? Alright, let's test this out and see how this looks. It might be they stay the same color. No. They're gonna stay the same color. We ain't doing that. It paints different. Let's see. Maybe. I do this one. Alright. Put the tablet away. There we go. It makes sense not to waste paint. Definitely don't want to do that. Oh, ran out. Alrighty. Yeah, I definitely think making them blend in the same color works best than going opposite colors. I don't know, it might kind of create some definition to make them opposite, but I think that looks perfectly fine. Let's keep going on this one. Refill. Let me make sure that one is painted. There we go. No, I'm so glad I don't, in all honesty, have to move all the furniture, because that's gotta be a pain. You have to move people's furniture just to be able to do your job. But hey, I'm guessing it's part of kind of what they're paid for in a way. I'm not putting finishing the job yet. The good thing is, I think this is gonna be 50%. I'm not walking or anything. Whoops. Yeah. All this is basically 50%. Nice. I mean, a little bit more is the Ameth gray, but is the Ameth over the gray, but that's okay. Oh, that used all of the paint. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get this gray put on these walls. That way it's all ready to go. Yeah. These colors actually work out really well together. I feel like this room is definitely big enough for these two colors, but I have to figure out a color to paint my little house because it definitely needs some paint. It needs some love and TLC, definitely. So I just have to figure out what to paint it because it definitely has to be a color that makes it pop, like makes the space look bigger. I think this room is big enough where these two colors don't make it look too small, but make it look cozy enough. They're definitely not going to be on my list of colors for the office, but we're gonna have to figure something out because I don't want to just stick with the same little colors. But I don't know. I'm gonna use both cans fully of this paint, which is very nice. Alright, pour them out. And the last two. There we go. I didn't have that much left, only a little bit. But there's those two done. I'm gonna leave the house before. Oh, nope. I gotta finish the job before I leave. Or it's just left without finishing it. Ooh, $1,400 for painting and fixing some electrical. That's not bad at all. That is not bad. Not bad at all. I do say so myself. But we definitely have to remove these ratty posters and get this wall paint. Get these walls painted. But we're gonna use this. Baby on the way. Hi there. My beautiful wife is finally pregnant, and we're now more busy than ever before. I'm very happy too. I have no idea what to get my hands dirty with. There are so many things that need doing before our precious princess arrives. We're 100% sure that it's a girl. We've gone ahead and bought a cute little house for the three of us. Unfortunately, it needs a proper clean and preparation for our baby. I hope I can count on you to get this house in order. The house in order. I would also like to ask if you prepare the kids' room, buying the crib, changing station, probably toys. I put everything in your hands with this matter. You most definitely have to paint our princess's room a light rose color. Thank you so much, Matt Marlowe, soon to be dad. Aw, that's cute. Alright, let's go ahead and get this done because, exciting. But we definitely have to clean the house first. Because, like I said, the house definitely needs a cleaning. That's okay. Things get busy. I'm gonna open the doors. That way I can go through room by room. I'm gonna start with out here and clean a bit. Get this area all cleaned up. That way we can start working room by room. There we go. Corridor's done. We're gonna go here now. Get everything cleaned up. I'm gonna clean the windows. This way. Alright, there's that. Let's dispose of all these bins. All the rubbish into the bins. Oh, rubbish. Okay, don't know when my brain decided to go British. But hey, it happens. It's alright. Alright. all the dirt. Make sure there's no dirt on the ceilings, which there is not. Alright. Throw away all the boxes. Clean up these. Dirt. There's so much dirt. Dang, people. Alright. Let's get all of this clean. Because you know, sometimes people just get a little too busy to be cleaning. Especially with a baby on the way. That's gonna be crazy. I'm working full time, got a baby on the way. Alright. This room is now a dunzo. So we can go out here, close this door. This lake one. I'm gonna start cleaning. A lot of dirt. Oh my lord, there's gotta be a party in here or something. No. Ah, dirt behind the door. I love it when it hides. It's like, no, you're not gonna get rid of me. I shall stay. It's like, you're getting evicted. You don't belong here. Alright, remember to turn off the lights. Close this door. Go into probably the parents' room. Up top cobwebs or anything. Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna make the bed for them. My bed's all made and everything. In this window. The box out the way. See, there's more dirt. Where is the dirt? Ah, there you be. Blending in there. There we go. Alright. That room is now done. Alright, now it's time for baby girl's room. First, we're gonna start by removing all of this trash. All the trash gone? Yep. Time for cleaning. Everything done? Yep. Because you can't start painting until you've cleaned the room. No point painting over dirt. Dirt's not gonna let it stick. Clean this windowsill. Alright, now let's clean these windows. Alright. Ah, I missed a little bit. Oh, there we go. Got all that done. Now, let's go and paint. I guess. Yep. There we go. Let's paint this room. We're gonna get a large paint can. Because probably what's gonna work the best. There we go. Nope, I did not mean for you to do that. I have a feeling this little baby girl is gonna be so loved. Alright, refill that. There we go. What's going on? Thank you. I got self-serve hot chocolate. Not really self-serve. It was served to me. Because, I'm spoiled like that apparently. Not really. But this is not a bad cut at all. Gotta get more paint. I might go ahead and move this cabinet before I start painting back there. If not, it's gonna be a hard thing to paint on. There, it can go right there. Nope, that's actually gonna stay. I wanted that. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about all that. I'm not completing the job just because I just hit the point I can. I gotta make sure this house is set up right for this person's child. Also, I don't want to have to do a job. I mean, I'll probably have a better time with my clients if, I go ahead and just make sure that everything is done. Alright, now let's move this back. Now, if this wasn't a game, this thing would definitely be a two-person lift. But it is, so it's okay. And close the door. Don't want to get paint on the door. I feel like in real life that this yellow would have to be primed and then gone over with this pink. And the pink would still have to have probably 2 or 3 coats to get all the way on this. Just because it's like, yeah. It's very different shades of color. This yellow is almost like a mustard yellow, which, I can see why they wanted the baby girl's room pink. It looks a lot better than a mustard yellow. But that means we get to try, well, not try, we're going to match the colors together. Actually, she has a very cohesive bedroom. It looks nice. No one wants to have a room that doesn't look correct together. Nope. time to buy the baby stuff. So, here, what a top. Excuse me. There's that. Our stuff with the bookcase. We're gonna leave it white. Now, we're gonna put the bookcase here. I want baby girl going behind this and getting her shelf on it. Gonna go over here. Then these two chairs. We're gonna go with that one. And that one. Then this. We're gonna go pink on top. Right there. There we go. Now we got everything done. Made it look gorgeous. Best little baby room. Now time to return to the office. Alrighty. We're gonna turn the lights on. Cause now it's alrighty. We're gonna do one more. Hey there, I have a bit of a problem. I tried to deal with the weeds in my garden and got some kind of herbicide to get rid of them. Luckily, just to test it out, I used it on a couple of them and quickly realized that it is extremely effective. It destroyed the weeds as well as my bushes. I'm really glad I didn't spray it all over my yard, but unfortunately, I did it right in the front entrance. Now the plants in the area are dried up and look pathetic. Please wipe them out and fill that spot with some fresh grass. Oh, and if you could mow my lawn as well, that would be fantastic. Best regards, Ethan. Yeah, we'll mow the grass and all that. Then we can come back and mow the grass in the office. Because, yeah, grass at the office really needs to be mowed. Like, it's bad. Just like a new tool. From now on, you'll be able to cut grass using garden brush cutters. Okay, let's remove these ones. Not those ones. Move these guys. Alright. I want to place them down. Alright. too big. What? No, it wasn't. Okay. Well, let's get 2 mediums in. A medium and a small. No, that needs to be a small. I get this thing covered all the way. It's not turning out to look great. But I can downsize this guy. And then we should be good to go. Ah, it did not finish all the way. Okay, well, we can finish that. We can fix that. Okay, we gotta go this way anyways. Tab. Large. Use this one. There we go. Extra large. Okay. Extra large is not the way to go. Large is the way to go. But large fit this way. And then we roll it out all the way. Go here. We're gonna do 2 large sizes. Just going opposite ways because this should be good. And yeah, it's gonna mow down on that bit, but that's okay. Alright. Now the third. I don't know why they don't give you just lawnmowers out of this. It would make way more sense. Alright, it could be the bed too, so it has to be. Hey, that works. Bushwhacking. Or if you could actually like fall into the pool in this game. That would be kind of funny. Not paying attention and just walk back and end up falling into the pool. Like, I get a kick out of it. Great way to cool off. Freshly cut grass warms my heart. Okay. I mean, that's one way to do it. I know this. And holy cow. There are a lot. Alright. Well, guys, this is probably where we're gonna call it for the night. And I hope everyone has had a great day. But I gotta be up early tomorrow, so I will see everybody tomorrow.